Religion is one of those things that you're not supposed to talk about over dinner, right? It's not polite conversation, so to speak. I build my classes knowing that students often enter the classroom with their own assumptions and ideas about religion. At Arizona State University, we're not a religiously backed university per se. What we are doing is studying religion as it is. We don't have to come in and heavily criticize, but we also don't have to come in and defend. Is Gen Z losing their religion is a heavily debated question now. What we have discovered in the data is that compared to previous generations, there's a larger amount of Gen Zs who are disaffiliating or unaffiliating with religion compared to previous generations. If we look at the boomer generation, it's approximately 15 to 16% who don't affiliate with any religiosity. For Gen Z, it's 30% or a little more. The top three reasons for Gen Z disaffiliating with religion is first, a lot of Gen Z are children of Generation X, and X were a start of a growing trend of disaffiliation. So if you're a child of Gen X, then potentially religion is just foreign to you. Second, it might simply be that Gen Z is working a gig economy and working multiple jobs and a lot of hours and don't have a lot of benefits and trying to get a degree and trying to balance life and find meaning, and maybe, going to a religious service once a week, twice a week, whatever, simply isn't in their schedule anymore. And then the third thing I would say is the ties of religion and politics in the United States. We often see that younger members of society have more progressive ideas when it comes to inclusion, diversity, and equity. And because of this, if a religious institution says, we welcome everybody except people who identify as X, Y, or Z, for many Gen Z, that is very off-putting. They may be rejecting traditional religious identities of Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, etc. What they are identifying more as is spiritual but not religious. A Gen Z member may say, look, I still meditate, I still read certain religious scriptures, I still get together with friends and find something meaningful and maybe even sacred in this world today. And Gen Z wants to identify those things as spirituality rather than religiosity. Religious studies courses might be interesting for students who simply have questions about American society. Getting to what it means to be human and how humans make meaning in this world is a fascinating study, and if someone's interested in that, they should definitely take a religious studies course.